He still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me find him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Кейси, выяснить, куда отправился Найтингейл. Осмотреться в поисках улик.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Вы можете прочесть собранные страницы рукописи «Обители разума». Так, Сага вернулась на озеро Колдрон. Он тоже был там, Найтингейл. Был и не был одновременно. Он стал одержимым созданием тьмы. Она не могла добраться до него. Он ощутился там, где странная реальность, темная обитель, слилась с нашей реальностью. Темная обитель накрывала наш мир, как покров, наброшенный сверху. Как поток тьмы, скрывающий последние отголоски света, просачивающийся повсюду, портящий все, гнилостный. На странице это место называлось складкой. Сага должна была последовать за Найтингейлом в складку. Найти вход будет непросто. Потребуются определенные шаги, ритуал. Сага соберет о нем информацию. Остановит монстра, выполнит свою работу, не допустит новых убийств. Он внутри поджидает ее.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Эти не жаря, да, типа. Бля. По-моему, да? Так.
Can't be opened on this side.
Так, 40. Манаа бодоод тоо. Тодууд тоогоо. Чушерida. Бит. Аллапан. Ту.
It doesn't budge.
Давай. Выяснить, куда отправился Найтингейл. Альбатахпа. Вот. Так. Şimdi görü kanalı var. Çuvasta. Pare. Батарейка, да. Қарым бары деп тоқпыт. Отақ. Нәбін. Так. Аллар. Патрон. Увеличивает максимальный уровень здоровья, да. Подвинуть. Перевязка, коробочка с батарейкой для фонарика. Обходной ключ. Фрагмент рукописи. Вот, опен.
Cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Тандапа. Во время только маня вахтарба, типа дело раскрывать дары. Если культ дерева проводит ритуал и создает монстров. Тело и органы жертвы покрыты надписями, страница найдена в сундуке. Кто входит в него? Эмбарган точно, да? Что ли? Это убийство похоже на предыдущее, но почему другие жертвы не становились монстрами? Вот кто она. Ни за что не поверила бы такое, если бы сама не увидела. Нужно разобраться, что происходит. Наверняка всему найдется логичное объяснение. С Ивином, да? Спасибо, Барба. Убийство Коудрон.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Найтингейл напал на нас, мертвец напал, он восприимчив к свету, я отбилась при помощи фонарика, но он сбежал. Нужно выследить его и выяснить, что за чертовщина здесь творится. Чертовщина.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots, y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Я сам в шоке.
They're a fine pair.
Как истерия.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Ha, çocuk toxtasam turur. Kim var? To'g'ri bilir ko'rib albatta. To'g'ri bilir ko'rib avna.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Don't do it. What is there? Cordon.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Возвращение. Сердце.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
أنا هوجه قناة. والله سوشي.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Запись об обслуживании. Следы постороннего вмешательства. Сигнал перенаправлен к неизвестному передатчику. Последствия вмешательства ликвидированы, но сам факт вызывает беспокойство. Сообщу отделу расследований. Оставляю запись на случай, если меня кто-то сменит. Если вы читаете это, проверьте оборудование на предмет постороннего вмешательства. Может, стоит добавить дополнительный слой металлические оболочки, чтобы обезопасить технику от минусов. Стивен Лин, старший техник. Ну, ничего особенного. А так вулканическая нет. Ханнавара вулканическая тухтара. Вот да.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Веди.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of
Все
those
связано.
pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know.
Все связано явно.
Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Good. Toch gaan we een ding. Wat heb ik gelegd erin?
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Мы нашли мы Найтингейла, а дальше что?
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Monster. Monster.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Anda juga. Kehitin jigay tohtoh. Атака monster жанат. Итагайр бат. Уна кырбыккин эле тагайр.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Код батакпага казышем. Мана жеп билебин, но вдруг бар туру вари битабула. Как-никак я уже бастыга движуха була. Кана тохтар такын керактарына койду. Тохпа. Так. Потом мана явно хатылах.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Короче, дадим. Окей, все попить. О.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Буканне тем более рассылка надо. Группа Наджаха надо. Где подкрепление? Подкрепление 9 тарез. Тохпар местность ковар тохтар, да? Правоохранительные органы обратно концерты Канады. Тем более уже что-то неладное куда бывали. А вычники его так туарабага сразу не дураки его. Так. Өтірәстім бітті. Дашылы бітті сонда келе жақытты. Ой. Улучшение оружия. Тортыри. Типа радиация var mı? Kayıt değildi. Радиационный луч. Это вот если радиоактивная кайра. Изучать дыр. Монах опыт. Ой. Так, потаем.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Опыт тонна. Мадаханя. Пока вот миссия тек кварака. Бахампт. Туркия. Ассырдайын қаяқтан. Тоқыға. Туғары болған асты күрдік қаяды.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
نعم سكرين بالبابر. هذا هي غير قوة رموها. Таблетос. Мебу моста. Атомду. Ако пути. Черповею.
What is that?
What
Seems
is
like
that?
It's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Сага вставила на место предохранитель, найденный ранее среди хлама в лесу, и вступила в хижину ведьмы. И ее ожгло неясным чувством узнавания. Кто-то был рядом с ней, кто-то знакомый. Точнее, она бы не сказала. Что-то давно забытое. Она попыталась удержать это ощущение, но оно уже ускользнуло. Помещение было ярко освещено. Ряд предметов бросался Саге в глаза. Они выделялись на фоне пыльных черепов животных и котла, как будто свет вылепил их. Выдернул из тьмы, сдвинув реальность и наполнил их тайными смыслами. Термос, обувная коробка, ведро и швабра, плакат на стене, а в шкафчике еще одна страница рукописи. Так, закрыть вид. Досье говорит Nightingale.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Зацепканы бхаяния ханада. Тойдакка хаванистан уже. Так, Найтингейл прошел сквозь дерево в другое место.
Think, Saga. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut.
Q и тебя работали кого-то. Ксалах, вот спокойно. Но спокойно не вы. Он скримидера катахевит по. Mana nu här går vart det var det.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Будь осторожен, так напомню. Пока он на хара.
This fuse is busted.
Нахуй пути.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Снайд творится полный дурдом, но в самой жуткой части не забывай, что Аван присматривает за нами. Аяққарам. Так. Қаннавари. Зацепка. Ох, хана değil что ли? Ладно. Ora facciamo.
Another page.
Out.
Making progress.
Out. Записка.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Черпак, видимо, возвышался над Сагой, следил за ней и за ведьмой, за сердцем Найтингейла, холодным куском мяса у нее в руке.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue.
Она прищурилась, чтобы прочесть смазанную фразу на сердце. В памяти всплыла вторая часть. Вот сердце ведьм, покажи мне кошмар.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Точки интереса тебе показывают предметы и информацию, собранная сага для отслеживания прогресса коллекции. Ланчбокс. В записке внутри упоминается, что некий Алан Вейк, что за чертовщина. Ага. Символ культа Норрелло. Норрелло. Так. Уонна. Кем мне давайте? Она что ли? Черпак, видим, возвышался над сагой, следил за ней, за видимым рисунком, видим на табличке за сердцем Натинки во что-то холодным. Ага, с момента прибытия в городе представления о безумии и нормальности сильно изменились, но страницам она доверяла. Вряд ли у нее был другой выбор. Сага обратилась к ведьме, она прищурилась, чтобы прочесть первую часть ритуального текста, смазанную фразу на сердце. В памяти всплыла вторая часть слова со страницы. Вот сердце ведьма, покажи мне кошмар. Сага протолкнула сердце в отверстие в табличке как ключ. Дерево было дверью на другую сторону. Мессия.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist wasn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Магазине.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Опись غوصان كاميرا كلا не забывайте почаще захорониться.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
I'm وقال ده General Store. Летающие позволяли быстрее взрывы, летающие положение вида, который... А, то умеет. Да? Тортиня. Подойдите к стойке и задайте вопрос леди Фортуне.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Рябью кривое сердце. Сердца пошло, волна на него навалилась. Анна. Я вот так. Ну вот. Пока хох была это. Аллара. Так. Точнее, где сердце? Мандраж. Уонна турохтах.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
Так, привет. Ноутбук. Английская.
I feel like I recognize this.
It's
strange. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Английская.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Кирин Ньютон нигер. Ертеңгі болуын, бір хайды сапын, көрсе қадері.